Welcome to the episode 2 of the Road to All quests on Runescape Classic, and we're gonna kick it off by getting level 46 agility if I don't fail this obstacle. Need a couple more XP, 1 XP, alright. And I found out that I enjoy this training far more when I just do the course normally and don't camp the low wall. I don't know if the fact that low wall is more XP per hour is just a myth, or maybe it's true but only for lower agility levels. At 45, it felt very good to do the course. I failed not too often and the XP seemed far higher. Plus it was more interesting, so definitely gonna stick with that method to 50. Before we commence with doing Dragon Slayer, I'm feeling a little training, so we will be, well, if we manage to succeed because the fail rate is pretty high, we will be getting a thieving level here in a couple of pickpockets to level 43 thieving. And as you can see, this is not really a fun thing to do in this game because combat takes 3 rounds and you're not just stunned as... Come on, okay, this is starting to get ridiculous. One, two, come on. Yes, so we have to do this until 50 thieving, but I will be doing one different method that I will be showing you. Not for long, so the XP will not be great, but it's a method that's worth showing in my opinion. So yes, this is 43 thieving, and also we have one more level to get, which is 50 agility. Hopefully we don't fail this and I can showcase the full loop on the Barbarian Outpost agility course here. But definitely gotta say that I enjoyed doing full course far more than just low wall. And if you're feeling the same way, then you definitely should try doing the full course runs instead of just spamming low wall, despite what wiki may say. Here we have 50 agility, because it's just far more enjoyable. We would be unlocking the wilderness agility course in 2 levels, but since 50 agility is the highest requirement for a quest that we have, I think it's for Legends quest, I don't think I will be staying here for much longer. But yes, we are done with this, and maybe after we complete all the quests and I still feel the itch to play some Classic, we will go and try to unlock the Wilderness course. Since we hit 43 thieving in a clip before, this unlocked one pretty cool training method. If we unlock this door in Ardoin Market and go up this ladder, there are 2 chests over here. This is the famously known Nature Rune chest. Every 25 seconds you can open it and you get 3 gold, I think, and 1 Nature Rune. So GP is negligible, but the Nature Rune is pretty nice. We need about 500 more for our smithing goal, so I'll stay for a little bit over 500 runes here. And the second chest respawns in 100 seconds, and you get gold from it and far more XP. So definitely a good place to camp if you're tired of constantly failing, because I don't think you can fail those chests, and you can get some passive nature runes per hour. Well, if it's about 2 per minute, then you get about 120 per hour, which is very decent, and people will pay some good cash for this. The first plan was to go to 500 nuts, then I wanted to give up at 300, but now I'm back from vacation and I felt like doing some low effort thieving training, so we got to 50, we're done with all the quest requirements for thieving, and we finished at 723 nuts, so a little bit over what we needed to get the smithing level, and it will be good to have a little bit of a margin. Also close to 18k gold from the second chest. I was getting about 4.7 to 5k XP per hour. Alright, so after that grind is done, I think we have no more excuses and it's time to go and start the quest this video should all be about. Dragon Slayer. We'll start it by talking to the guildmaster here, and I already prepared all the quest items in advance, all the quest items that I could, so I hope this will be as seamless as it can get. One interesting thing about Champions Guild in Classic, I'm not sure if this is kept in the later versions as well, but if we go upstairs, there is this emergency escape ladder that if you climb down it, you appear outside. I was too curious to continue, so I teleported out of my training on my free-to-play and went to test it out. And actually, there is no escape ladder in old school RuneScape at least, which sucks, because I think it's pretty hilarious. But if we go one level down, there's this trapdoor here, and it leads to the Champions Challenge, which we cannot go as free-to-play. But I think that would be amazing in Classic. You're killing so many of those monsters, and there's some reason to kill these weird monsters too. And just getting a Championscape would be fantastic in that game, but alas, you can't. The first map part should be obtained here. I definitely over-prepared for the fight with the Lesser Demon, but I remembered combat to be far harder than it actually is. Maybe if you have base 60 melees and a Dragon Longsword, it gets by far easier. We have arrived at Crandor after completing the map and repairing the ship, and it definitely looks a lot more alive than it does in old school, and I kind of need to find my way here. In old school it looks like a deserted dead island, like charred by the fire of dragons, and here it looks like a tropical small island, like mini Karamja, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm about to head to fight Elvarg, and there's a little bit to talk about her. First of all, in Classic, she's a very tough fight, and since the XP you get from quests, it also depends on your levels, pretty much nobody rushes Dragon Slayer. Secondly, when you fight her, she constantly shoots dragon fire at you, and you get 1 or 2 damage constantly. I heard, it's not written on the wiki, but I've heard that if you mage her, you also start taking damage back. So that's why I decided not to bring magic with me. I think it might be something to do with her auto-retaliating to every single attack. So if you attack with melee, you get retaliated with fire. But if you cast magic, you get retaliated as well, so you get like damaged twice as often. This is the inventory I've decided to bring for this fight. You can bring a spare shield or a two-handed weapon, and every time you start fighting her, she spits dragon fire at you, but then you can switch a shield. You just have to remember to switch the dragon fire shield back if you decide to flee to eat. And I think that's all that I wanted to say. Just wanted to get it out now before I start fighting her, because I might forget then. And the quest will end whenever we finish fighting her. Jesus Christ, stupid skeletons. The quest will end when we finish fighting her, and she will just teleport us out of here. So, straight back to those skeletons. So, I hope we will be okay on health, because I don't want to come back here and we've just been blocked. This is the coolest part of Classic for sure. Okay, let's open this door. And I will try to use the Paralyze Monster Prayer. I don't know if it will help, but that's what I'm gonna do. We're about to be done with the fight. I only ate 4 lobsters to be on the safe side, and we have 60 attack, 60 defense, and 63 strength. So after we finish this dragon off, let's see if we get any levels. Just one nice hit. There we go. We got 2 quest points, but no levels. Pretty good XP drops though. Alright, so the last free-to-play quest should be done now. If we scroll through the quest list, every free-to-play quest is completed. So what I wanted to do before teleporting out of here is just opening the secret entrance to Karamja. Let's open the strange looking wall, and I hope this means that we can yes, go back and forth here. Alright, good. And to finish off the video, I wanted to talk about one more reward that Dragon Slayer gives us, and it's of course the ability to wear a rune plate body, which is the strongest armor obtainable in the entire game in Classic, and I will not be buying it. And that sounds pretty stupid if it's the best armor, and bear with me. In Classic, if you look at the inventory, we have rune chain mail bodies that I have now and rune plate body. The difference is 15 armor. But if we wear a plate body for 15 armor more, I cannot wear gauntlets. I don't have any gauntlets to show you, because you cannot wear gauntlets or gloves together with the plate body, but you can wear them with the chain body. And gauntlets give 8 armor, which would mean we're still 7 armor down and 1 inventory slot, but they do give 2 aim and 2 power, which would be pretty good because they're considerably harder to gain than armor. And considering that I kill mostly lower level creatures, I think I would be better off with using gauntlets. The ones I'm speaking of are either Clank's gauntlets from Underground Pass, or the one of the 3 types of gloves from Family Crest. Yes, so I that's why I will not be buying the armor, and we will be instead staying in the rune chain body and getting the gauntlets. So I think maybe that will be the goal for the future video. We will see, but for now I feel like doing some skilling. So thank you for watching, hopefully you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one.